With me on the phone is Thomas James, who's the founder of Hemp USA and an expert on natural health healing, particularly the use of hemp-related products, which most people do not completely understand how simple it is to radically improve your health and cure yourself of illness and disease with something as inexpensive and simple and wholesome as a hemp product. Because most people don't know what hemp is and how hemp is used or should be used as a food source. Tom, thanks for being my guest.
Thanks for having me on again, Kevin. Love being on your show. Just got done reading Chapter 11, your Natural Cures book. It's a mind-blowing chapter.
Oh, good. Well, thanks very much. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having me on. Like I started the show last time with you, we want to let the American people know and the world to know that hemp is not marijuana and marijuana is not hemp. One is a food, clothing, and shelter plant, and the other is a medicinal psychotropic drug plant that's used for medication.
Right, because people think they're one and the same, but they are totally 100% different, correct?
Yes, they are. And a lot of people just really need to know that. And we want to wake them up because this food plant has been kept from everyone. This will re-energize the way you think, the way you act, the way you look, the way you feel on a daily basis. And you can add it into your regular food supply. Right.
Now, hemp is just a plant that grows, but I want everybody to understand something. This is so important. Hemp is a simple plant. It is a miracle plant. It is a magic plant. It is a miraculous plant. It is a plant that when you consume it does absolutely miraculous things to the body. Let me tell you something. Hemp is more powerful, more beneficial, shows more miraculous, faster results, in my opinion, than anything else on the planet. And here's the evidence that shows that that statement is true. The U.S. government does not want you to be consuming hemp. So they outlawed it in America for growth.
Absolutely.
You can't grow it in this country, am I right?
You are absolutely right. They did such an incredible propaganda since the 30s of keeping it out behind the marijuana plant and making it such a horrible plant. They hid it. So the American people didn't realize, gee, why can't we grow it here? Well, it's because it would have an effect on the complete, total, all your large industry, from edible oil industry, from the paper industry, from all the industries that are out there, the biofuel industries. Hemp could do it for a tenth of the price.
Right. So if hemp was allowed to be grown in the United States, see, what the U.S. wants is corn to be grown so you can have high fructose corn syrup, ethanol, and all the corn-related products. Also, corn can be genetically modified, which can affect the human body in an adverse way and make pigs and horses and cows grow faster in an adverse way. So the U.S. government doesn't want hemp because when people start using hemp, your body health dramatically improves, and hemp can be used for a whole host of other industries. The bottom line is all the industries in America said to the U.S. government, keep hemp out of America. It'll cost us too much money. It's good for the American citizen, but it's bad for big business.
Absolutely. And everybody knows that it can stop hunger. Everybody knows it can stop pollution and can clothe and shelter the world. It's a constant renewable energy source. It grows from 90 to 120 days to a full mature plant, and it can support all the world's energy and biofuel needs. Period. There's no question about it.
All right, now let's explain what you do. You have a company called Hemp USA. You can't grow hemp legally in America, but it's completely 100% legal to import hemp products into the United States, correct?
That's correct. Yes, it is. And it's a little touchy at the border right now. It's quite expensive. They're raising the tariff rates, and there's all kinds of difficulty with the WHO right now. There's new laws going into place. Are you familiar with them? Codex Alimentarius, December 31st?
Well, of course.
Okay, you're familiar with Healthcare Canada?
Yes.
Their C6 law that passed. Whoever's selling a health product in Canada has to have an NPN number on the product. Otherwise, it cannot be sold.
Right. More regulations around the world, folks. We've been talking about this, how your freedoms are being taken away.
Yes.
But right now, hemp is grown in Canada legally, no problem. And you're taking this organic, natural, non-genetically modified hemp plant, and you're making it into some various products, legal, and then you ship it into the United States, 100% legal above board, full disclosure, comes into the U.S., and people can buy it and consume it legally, correct?
Absolutely. And we just wanted to tell them, you're talking about the products, we have the only, that I know of in North America, the only complete colon cleanse made out of hemp seeds. It's 58% insoluble, which will help a lot of people clean out their gut and colon area.
All right, let's talk about the products you do have. Let's go one by one and explain what they are.
Sure. We have the powder, seeds, and oil. Everything from the hemp plant comes from the seed. The plant is always cultivated back into the soil to refeed the soil for the next following crop.
So it's a seed that you use, and from that seed you make the various products.
That's correct.
Now,
so everything can come from the seed. I'm talking everything. There's probably over 100,000 uses for hemp. We are just using it for food right now.
All right, let's talk about the hemp powder. So this is like a protein powder.
That's correct. Our powder is very different than a lot of the powders that are on the shelves. A lot of the powder on the shelves, Kevin, have a lot of fiber in them. What we do is when we grind the product, we sift out a percentage of the fiber to make it more dense, more nutrient, and bring up the protein content.
So if a person out there is using a protein powder, let's say they're using whey protein or soy protein, or now I've seen pea protein, hemp is another form of protein. You think it's better than those three?
Well, it's not that it's better. It actually sustains you better. If you consume hemp, it will actually kill the desire for junk food cravings because it's loaded with essential fatty acids.
So it still has the same protein value as, let's say, a good whey protein or a good soy protein or
I wouldn't want to compare it against whey. Whey is the excrement left over from the manufacturing of cheese. I mean, I don't want to compare it. It's a totally different arena. They have to actually heat that to 2,600 degrees in order to resell it and put it into foods as a filler.
So you don't like whey at all?
No, not at all.
Okay, how about soy protein or pea protein?
Absolutely, soy protein, in my opinion, everything soy is genetically modified. That's my opinion. I wouldn't touch soy.
Got it. And how about pea protein?
I don't know enough about pea protein.
All right, if somebody's using protein in a protein shake that they're consuming, your suggestion is this one is the only 100% known organic, non-heated, not genetically modified source of a protein powder.
Oh, absolutely. There's no ingredients here. This is the ground-up seeds given to the consumer right from the farm.
And if people start using the hemp protein and replacing what they're using right now, what you've seen and what I've seen too talking to people is they always have a huge dramatic reduction in their appetite.
Absolutely, and absolutely refers to a reduction in their weight with everyone.
And their energy goes up. So if you're using a soy protein right now or any other type of protein in a protein shake mix, whether it's pea protein, soy protein, or a whey protein, and you switch to this hemp protein powder, you are going to notice two things. Your appetite will go down dramatically, and your energy levels will go up. Tom, stay with me. I got more when we come back after the break.